Yummy. Yummy.
Common Good TV show. The Common Good TV show. Brought to you by Veteran Rescue Mission. Highlighting the good in the community. Hosted by Pastor John McLean, Tucson's favorite family show.
Comfortable here, or what do we think?
Yes, every time gets better.
Every time it gets a little bit better. Yeah, I'm feeling like definitely at that end of that last segment, you really got a nice little groove. So that was fun to watch.
Yeah, it'll get better.
Okay. Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah. As we're learning in the conversation we had during the break, 10,000 correct repetitions and you'll be a master. So do you think, Martin, you have 10,000 correct repetitions at this yet, you think? No, yeah, give me another 3,000. Yeah.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks, yeah.
Absolutely.
That's funny. So here in studio, we have somebody who definitely, I want to think, has at least 10,000 repetitions in what he does. And he's a new, but I'm sure to be good buddy. His name is Jackson. And he's in a business that I love and hate all at the same time, just from my own personal experience.
I'm right there with you on some days.
And he's with Dusk Till Dawn Landscaping. Thank you so much for joining us, Jackson.
Yeah, absolutely. It's wonderful to be here. And just like you said, it's awesome to get to meet people who are just all along the same vibe in a sense, and just meet people who have the same mindset and goals for our community and things like that.
Yeah, and I always like to set up how I met our guests. And I always say 90% of the guests that I meet on this show, granted I do host 7 networking meetings at the Arizona Sands Club, but they're from the Arizona Sands Club. But I know you from 100 Plus Guys Who Give, because we are both sponsors of 100 Plus Guys Who Give, Common Good Media Group, and Dusk Till Dawn Landscaping. So that's definitely, I think, makes it even a little bit more extra special, our connection, that not only, were we out there kind of part of the networking community out there trying to do something, but we're out there one of 106 guys or so that meet once a quarter and vote on, what charity we want to give our money to in the community.
Yeah, it's an amazing just experience and group to be a part of. I've been with them for a couple of years now, and just seeing it grow and having more and more awesome people join. It's just fantastic to see where our money is going, and just being able to help out on a local basis and not having to fork over a ton. But when all of our money gets put together, it's amazing how much of a change we can make, and with just such a small group of people, and hopefully we can get some more. So
and I think also it just speaks to, whether it's the culture of Dusk Till Dawn Landscaping or you, and you are the foundation of that culture, of this culture of serving, this culture of giving within it. I guess speak to that, and I guess firstly explain to the audience, what is Dusk Till Dawn Landscaping? What do you guys do?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're located here in Tucson, Arizona. We do a little bit of work in the surrounding areas, but most of our work is here in Tucson. We specialize in tree services, as I'm an ISA certified arborist. We love the trees. It's my favorite thing to do. But we do provide a host of other services, ranging from pavers, regular routine maintenance, design work, plantings, and all different types of stuff. Our main goal is just to do the right thing, show up on time, treat people right. That's just a thing you find very often in the landscaping industry, is just people don't always do the right thing. They don't have the right training to do what they say they're going to do, and stuff comes out not the way you expected. So just training our guys, building the culture, the team, being able to help people out. It's just been fantastic.
Nice. And you've been serving Tucson since 2017. Speaking to that training piece, what are some of the challenges that you've faced as a business since that time, and how have you overcome those challenges?
Definitely, I would say probably one of the biggest challenges that most business owners have to overcome if they don't have parents or some sort of income that they have to start the business. I started this business with nothing at all, my personal truck, and that's originally how I got it all going. That was probably the biggest challenge, was just not only running a company, but living my own life, hiring people, learning all the ins and outs of dealing with the Department of Revenue and just every aspect of business. I didn't really have a mentor or anyone to help me, so I kind of threw myself into the loop of learning all the different hats and overcoming multiple obstacles that most people would imagine when starting a business, whether it's knowledge, the funds, multiple things. But we've definitely come a long way from there with a couple, couple crews
Awesome.
now, 10 employees, and we're rocking and rolling.
That's cool.
I like how you said that you really pay attention to detail in your job. Like you guys like to train really well. Not only do you give, but you make sure that you do a good job too. That's really big.
Yeah,
So,
definitely. Thank you for
Yeah.
noticing, because it's one thing we pride ourselves on. And when people ask, why is this different compared to maybe someone else that they're looking at? And at the end of the day, it's that we take care of our team. Everyone who works with our company wants to be there. We love what we do. So it's just all about the team, the culture, and it makes it very easy to pay attention to detail when everyone cares about what they're doing, and it's their own name on the line in a sense, because they all have pride in what they do. So it's just awesome to see it all come together. That was probably, going back to your question, John, definitely one of the hardest things was learning how to hire employees and keep employees and keep them happy. So
Nice.
yeah. And your customers happy with the job and the service that you provide. So
absolutely.
yeah. So what's a typical day like for you?
So even though we have been in business since 2017, we we're growing tremendously, and I still wear quite a few different hats within the company.
I understand. I understand, but I don't feel bad.
We got so I start off typically working with my guys every morning, at least for an hour or two before clients are awake, getting training in, whether it's on the job training or training some of the new guys. I usually do that in the morning. Sometimes I get lucky and they're squared away and they've got it all down. So I'm able to take a step back and do a little bit more office work, more networking, fun stuff like this, and just getting to meet new people. So it's a little bit varies day to day, a little bit of work, a little bit of office work, but
That's cool, but it definitely gives us an understanding of kind of maybe a variety of the different services you guys do, and we'll speak to that more. But tell us about like a recent project that you've done or that you've accomplished.
I would say not necessarily just one project in particular, but just something that we've been able to help a lot of people out with.
Tornado Alley. Yeah,
exactly.
for sure.
Was all the trees and everything across town. Just
I felt like I could see that one coming. Yeah.
Exactly. Most people, they go, so what have you been doing? Trees. So it was cool because not only were we able to, our team, we recently were able to get a very expensive chipper. Those things cost a small fortune. You would be surprised. So we were recently able to acquire a new one of those for our team.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And that let us do a lot more storm work and help a lot more people. We were able to make some money, but then also help out quite a few people who weren't expecting a tree to fall on their house or in front of their car, and they got to get to work tomorrow. So it was really cool to be able to go and help out quite a few different people, whether it was friends, family, just clients in need, people who reached out. We got to help out quite a few people for little to nothing. So
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
yeah, it was a fun time.
Well, cool. Well, so for people who want to utilize your services, I guess real quick, speak to what those services are and then how they can get a hold of you to use those services. We got about a minute till we jump out of here.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, we specialize in all forms of tree care, removal, planting, diagnosis, fertilization.
Common Good TV show. The Common Good TV show. Brought to you by Veteran Rescue Mission. Highlighting the good in the community. Hosted by Pastor John McLean, Tucson's favorite family show.